What a lovely chap, eh?
He's gorgeous, aren't you, Marshall?
Yeah.
You gorgeous boy.
Where did he come from?
He came from north somewhere, I think.
Okay.
And he was tethered
Yeah.
in the middle of the field with no shelter.
Right.
In all weathers. And when he did wrong, he would get beaten with a brush.
He's happy now.
If you see, he'll look up to the branches. He wants you there. He's telling you, can you pick a branch for me, please?
Oh, okay. Oh.
There. Last year we took in 247 animals. We managed to rehome about 3/4 of them. We've got a duck with angel wing. It's a wild mallard, so he had to come in here. Yeah, his family flew off and he was the only one left in the garden.
No.
So luckily the owner of the house, she gave us a ring and said, look, can you take him in? I just don't know what to do with him.
Oh.
And luckily we had room here for him, so he'll stay out his days here with us. Oh, he's really happy. He's a lovely, lovely little duck.
Yeah.
They all seem to be happy here and join their own little gang. This is Roxy. She's about 6 years old now. She came in because the owner could no longer spend any time with her, and she'd been left in a bedroom in a hutch. And the only comfort she had was food, so they overcompensated and they just gave her food all the time. She came in, she was over 5 kilos. She couldn't really walk much, she couldn't get up and down ramps, and so she was in quite a lot of pain, I think, as well, with her joints that was suffering. We've since put her on a diet and she's lost over 1 kilo now.
Right.
She can now get up and down her ramp in her house.
Okay.
She goes out for runs around in the pen. She loves eating grass. And she's a very sociable rabbit. She loves company, she loves humans, and on the floor she'll follow you around like a dog. She just wants to be stroked all the time. So she's going to make somebody a very, very nice pet. There's 4 chickens that came in. This, the one that Jade's holding has been one of them. And they come from a lady that absolutely loved her chickens. And she had them for many years. Unfortunately she got ill and she was too ill to care for them any longer, and so she phoned us up and was absolutely ecstatic when we said that we can take them in and that they would have a nice life with us until the end of their lives. And they do, they live here and they love it. They're very happy, they settled in very nicely. Hi, I'm Maria and I'm from Maria's Animal Shelter, which is based in Probus, Truro, Cornwall. We've been here for about 14 years. Started very small, wasn't meant to get so public as what we are now, but unfortunately the amount of animals that have come in, the kind of animals that have come in, meant that we've had to get a little bit bigger, become a registered charity, to try and get funding to keep it open. The large animals, they come in for a number of reasons. They might be pet animals, maybe the person's moving, can't take them to the new location, so they had to bring them in. Again, marriage breakups, especially with goats. There's not many places that will take a goat because they're escapees and like to jump over hedges and things.
And eat trees.
And eat trees. The reason we're on crowdfunder is because we've got a very old building that's actually falling apart. Our main building, which is meant to be just for food storage, preparation for feeding the animals, has got so cramped with animals that have come in, small animals that have come in with nowhere else to go, that we need another building. So we need to raise £19,000 to build. It's an 8 metres by 4 metres building, which would house then the small animals like the dagoos, rats, mice, gerbils, that kind of animal, as well as being a hospital room for sick animals, which at the moment we've got nowhere to put sick animals.
And this is the tool shed at the minute. The beams and roof is all coming down.
Yeah.
It's incredibly damp.
Yeah.
And it's just storing all our tools, which we can make better use of the space.
It'd be 3/4 building would be for the animals, and at the end we'd have a tool room to keep all our tools in, which at the moment we haven't got anywhere to put them. The maintenance, there's always maintenance here. There's always hutches that need repairing, gates that are falling down, roofs that are leaking. We're a very poor charity, so we've got to make do with what we've got and repair rather than go out and buy brand new items. I would like to see the centre more established in 5 years' time, more organised, maybe with better hutches, houses for them. Maybe we might be able to take in a few cats later on in a few years' time. But the main thing at the moment is to get this small animal building up and running with hospital beds for all the animals where they need to go.
You need that ASAP.
I need the building as soon as possible, yeah. We're in such dire need of it now, yeah. Please could you help us? You could make a difference to the animals at the shelter. Help the animals. Whoop! Oh, Nancy!